Hi, my name is Crystal. If you've been here before, welcome back. If you're new, welcome to the party. I'm glad you stopped by. So today we are going to be planning for the month of July. Got some big things going on in July. I actually have already completed my monthly plan with me. And so what we're going to be doing is we're actually going to be doing a total of 3 weeks in my planner. So we're going to be planning from the 1st through the 20th. So show you guys what that will look like. So we'll plan this week, we will plan this week, and we will also be planning this week. I will be going on vacation very soon, and so that's why I'm going to go ahead and do the weeks in advance. So this might be a little bit of a longer video, but super excited to complete this today. Today is the 4th of July, so happy 4th of July, everyone. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to start off with the 30th through the 6th. So I will actually be headed out to vacation on the 11th. And as you can see, this week, today is Friday, I have not planned. That happens sometimes. Sometimes I'll just use like a little notebook that I keep in my purse for all my appointments and things we're doing. So for this week, as you guys can see, sometimes I do back plan, or what we would call memory plan. So we're going to get this week completed first. So there are some big things that I want to throw in here. Like this day, the 30th of June, we did go to a s'mores party. It was a little bonfire with actually my youth pastor, who has now got his own church, which is pretty cool. But we were able to connect with him, his wife, and his kiddo. So I want to put that here. And I think I have stickers that may have s'mores in them. Let's see if I can find those, because if so, how cute would that be to use those? I just thought about it, because we are not like a outdoors wilderness type of family, but I just thought about the s'mores and the campfire, and I think that that would be really cute to maybe use this week. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll use this one for the s'mores. Now the following 2 spreads that I end up doing will definitely be more of a vacation summer vibe, but this week was just pretty casual. I know we do have the 4th of July, but I did want to put that on there because, like I said, I've had these stickers for some time, this set, and actually I'll show you guys the full set of it. This is a KellofAPlan Travel Basics. I'll be using that quite a bit for my packing list, but I wanted just to show you guys some of the cute stickers that are in here for the s'mores. And like I said, I never knew when I was definitely going to be using this, because we are going on a cruise ship, so, but I just didn't know where to use these. Okay. So, getting off topic, we did have a really good time making s'mores. It has been so long. I love s'mores. Like I get like s'mores ice cream, and sometimes they'll have like the s'mores that are already, like the Russell Stovers that are already completed. But to actually truly have a handmade s'mores with the bonfire, it has been so long. So I think that will be really cute. And let's also add in the s'mores here. I usually have my tweezers to kind of help me pick up the stickers, but I'm not sure where it is today. And instead of searching for it, we are just going to make it work. All right, perfect. I like that. I might add more since we have the whole week. I'm curious if I should just do the whole spread like this, or we could just incorporate some of the colors here. This week, let me see. Okay, so we had the s'mores. I worked. I did get off early this day. On Wednesday, I worked and I had a doctor's appointment. Thursday, I worked. Friday is, of course, the 4th of July, which could tie in with kind of like the theme. Probably going to go see a fireworks show tonight. Don't have anything planned tomorrow, but Sunday is my husband's birthday. So you know what? I think I'm going to keep this because it is giving like not only the s'mores, but also kind of like a manly vibe. And that way we don't have to have, you know, all the pinks and all the cute stuff that I like, right? With his birthday on this one. So I think it'll be cute because I didn't know when I was going to be able to utilize these stickers. So let's go for it. We'll make the whole spread kind of like a cute, like manly theme going on. Okay. So I think I'm going to grab this one here because again, I don't know when I would be able to use these. Like I think if I ever go camping, I would probably end up doing like a glamping situation. Like it's got to be like full shower. I don't think I'd be able to do the bugs. I've got to have a good AC system. I think I'm just a little too, I wouldn't say high maintenance. I think we're just used to having, you know, certain things. And so I think for me, it just would be, it would just feel miserable for me to be out in the sun, in the heat with the bugs. And granted, I like being outside for a little bit, but I couldn't imagine being out that long. Okay. So I'm wondering if I should hold off on doing more stickers so that I can also put in like the actual things that we need to write down for this week. Okay, I'll let that be the last sticker. Now we still have a few more, of course, but let's go ahead and jump into some of our boxes. I don't think I'm going to use this Life is Best When You're Camping sticker, only because we're not going camping technically, but I did put the camper or the sleeper here. Okay, I'll use it because of the color, but this one won't work if we're not packing for anything this week. So I may have to cover that up. And that's the cool thing, and one thing that I've learned a lot about stickers, just because they are intended for a certain purpose doesn't necessarily mean you have to use it for that purpose. Let me say that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut this off because we are not packing. And also what I may do, I'm not sure yet, I might cut this video into 3 different parts, each different week. Although I'm doing it all today, I may cut it just so that you guys have a little bit of a shorter video to watch. But you let me know. Do you guys like the longer videos that you've seen, like the planner videos, or do you guys like some of the shorter ones? I think it's hit or miss for me. If I'm sitting down and I'm actually planning, I do like the longer videos, right? Because I'm planning with them and we're just kind of chatting, having a conversation. But if I'm like somewhere out and I just want to, you know, look at a cute little video because I love seeing the other planners, then sometimes I want it to be pretty quick. But you guys let me know what you like best. And I'm just going to put this little sticker right here. It says, all I need is a campsite and good company. Well, that's kind of true. As long as I've got s'mores, I think I'm okay. Food. All I need is a campsite, good company, and good food. So that one would definitely be for me. Okay. So as I mentioned, you don't have to use that sticker the way it was intended to be used. I think I'm going to put, we'll see, I already have one here. Kind of have one there. So I could do maybe here, but that only leaves me a small amount of room. I don't have plans on Sunday. I just have church and homework to do. But I'm thinking if and I will tell y'all, normally I'm not this complicated when it comes to my sticker placements. I usually kind of have an idea of what I'm doing before I start. Now this week I did not. You guys are just kind of seeing my brain work at the same time. So just a heads up there. I am going to highlight this day a little bit more because remember, I've got church, I've got my husband's birthday, and then I'm also starting my summer semester in school. So we'll keep that there. I think I will need a checklist of some things that I need to do today. And the cool thing about checklists, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but sometimes with the checklist, you don't have to necessarily put it on the day that you need to do the things. What I tend to do, I highlight the big events with the like the boxes. And then I'll usually have a checklist somewhere sporadically throughout the spread, and then I'll use that for just tasks for the week. So, okay, and we're going to put, so I've got 2 small boxes, and then I've got that life is best when you're camping. I am going to go ahead and put that sticker right here. And I think that gives more of that maroon color over. Okay, and so now we know we're putting the event that we went to. I'm gonna put that I worked. We're gonna put Tuesday, work, left early. I did have a doctor's appointment on Wednesday. So I wanna put that on here. I'm actually gonna put that at the top. I'll do a little bit, I know most of the plan with me's that I like to watch specifically is the ones where you're writing in your plans, because of course most people want their planners to be functional. So I will show you guys a little bit of what I write in my planner today. Okay, so work, this is gonna be a checklist of things to do. This is the 4th of July. And then also tomorrow, again, I have no plans, and then we will do church. So I'll put this here. Okay, and sometimes writing in my plans is better because it gives me the ability and kind of room to decorate, because of course I love to decorate my planner. That's one thing that I really enjoy, and like being creative in my planner. But I also want to have room to write, so I'll put a few things down and then I'll start writing, and then we'll just fill it back up with anything we have left over. Okay, I think that's cute. Let me find a birthday sticker, because I could write birthday, but I have plenty of birthday stickers, so let's utilize them. Why not? And of course I am going to be using KellofAPlan birthday basics. Now I do have volume 1, but I think volume 2 has more of some of those dark colors that I may be looking for. Like even that is not terrible. Like I could do these because that would tie in the greens and the whites, but it's also not like feminine, if that makes sense. It could kind of go either way. So let's do these. We'll just put some presents here to incorporate that birthday. Okay, I don't think I'm going to do too much more, but let's look for, that's cute, that'd be very cute for my daughter's birthday. Let's see if we can find maybe a quote or a happy birthday sticker. Oh, I think they're going to be in the back of this book now that I think about it. Okay, so make a wish, happy, happy, happy birthday. I like that one. We could do the happy birthday here. It is long. That would be cute. Okay, let's go with this one. The happy, happy, happy birthday. Okay, I think that will work perfect. And this little spot here. I love it, I love it, I love it. Okay, let's get to writing. And I think because of the, like I said, because we have 2 more weeks to plan for, I think I'm going to cut this video into multiple videos for you guys to make it a little bit easier. And then you guys can watch each part that you want to. Okay, so Monday through Thursday, this is kind of like back planning outside of this list here. Because again, this list can be used for this week, but also like future. But everything else is going to be kind of backdating and planning. So I'm going to put work, and I worked 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. And also we went to dinner this night. So we went to Red Lobster, and we tried the new seafood boil. If you have not tried it, I thought it was pretty good. I will say some of the other seafood places in my area, I do think it's better. The quality of the meat was really good, but I also like flavor. So I was looking for something with like a little spice, a little kick, a little Cajun, and that's not what you get. So if you're someone who doesn't care about all the sauce, then I think you'll probably love it. So I'm gonna put s'mores with pastor. I'm just gonna put in family. And that was really cute. Because I have a little space, I'll probably put another little sticker here. And so Tuesday, I also worked 8 a.m. until about 10:30, I believe, and left work good thing I was able to leave work. Well, I work from home, but I left work due to illness, and so I just kind of chilled for the rest of the day, which was really nice. Also, we did work 8 a.m. until 5:30 this day. I did leave early. Well, not early. I left during my lunch, and I kind of had like an extended lunch because I had a doctor's appointment at 1:10. So that's been pretty fun. I'm gonna probably do a little bit more of fitness planning on my channel, because I really enjoyed going to the appointment and taking that time for myself. And so far, I have lost 9 pounds, gained 1 pound of muscle, and it's only been like 2.5 weeks since I started seeing this particular doctor. So super excited about that. Thursday, I worked 8 a.m. to 5:30. I don't think I did anything else. I kind of just chilled throughout the day, not much going on. I'll leave this list for things that I may need for the rest of the week. So we'll leave this completely blank. We may add another sticker here. For Friday, today is the 4th of July. I wonder if I have a 4th of July sticker. I probably do, but let's check. I'm gonna check seasonal stickers. Oh, there's one. I knew they had them in here, but I knew I had already used a 4th of July sticker on my monthly view for July. But I love the fact that generally with any of the KellofAPlan stickers, she normally has like duplicate pages. So that's really awesome. So I'll put that here, 4th of July, and we'll do fireworks. And I also did already barbecue on the grill. And then we're just chilling for the rest of the day. Not much more going on. Again, I don't know what I'm doing Saturday, but I don't have super big plans. So I'm gonna probably leave a little section here just in case we decide to do something. And then at the top here for Sunday, we're gonna do husband's birthday. And we're going to do church. And then we're going to do dinner for him. And then also school starts. Summer, we'll put summer classes. Perfect. And some things that I like to do, I'll leave a little bit more blank on this page, only because things can come up. I know, like, as far as Thursday right here, I won't have anything planned as that day is already gone. So looking back at my stickers, I've got this one I could use, and I still have some of these. So let's see if we can incorporate a few more of those stickers. I'm actually going to take it out of the book. One thing that I've been trying to do, I haven't ordered new stickers in probably 5 or 6 months. I'm really on a mission right now, and at some point I'll probably show you guys all of my sticker collections, but I'm really on a mission to try to utilize the stickers that I already have. I think sometimes in the planner community, we're so focused on getting like new stickers, but like we've got to use what we have too. And so I'm trying to do a better job at that before I go out and buy more, because I have a lot of stickers, and there's probably some stickers that I'm not even sure that I still have. So at some point when I go through doing like a video for you guys of all the stickers that I have, I'll probably just go through them and really get them organized so that I can utilize them, right? I bought them to use them, and that is the goal. Okay, and then on this page, we had this big sticker. We have some little checkpoints, so we may use those at some point. But this one I think will look good here, just to fill in this space. Perfect. All right, I've got this cup sticker. I'm not sure if I have a place to put it, but I'm thinking maybe putting it here. And I know sometimes less is more, but I really don't plan on utilizing this set of stickers, so I might as well just find a place for it. Okay, I think that's cute. I wonder if I could use this up here somewhere. Let me try it. Like I said, I'm trying to not waste stickers and just use them and find a way to utilize them. I think that's cute. Okay. So we still have a little bit more got some cute little boots, like my little boots on the ground. That would be cute here to kind of have our pages coming together. I would have to use my punch. And actually, that's a good idea. I can use the punch regardless. I do have it's called a crocodile punch. So it has the, it's basically a punch specifically for these type of holes. And that's always a good way to utilize like decorative stickers, is to place them and then just cut it out. Because you're not going to put anything like right in the middle anyway as far as writing or anything. So this is always a good way to utilize those extra stickers that you may have. Okay. I like it. Didn't know how this was going to turn out because again, this week I wasn't actually so focused on, because next week is when we go on our vacation, and so I kind of had already like knew what type of stickers I was going to use, but this week was just like, oh yeah, we still have to plan for this week beforehand, and so this actually is coming together very nicely. I think I'll just put that in the corner here. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and cut this. And I'm just going to flip it over and cut right down the middle. And as I cut down the middle, we'll get our 2 separate pages, and then I can use the crocodile punch to make sure I get any sticker residue that's like in between the pages. But look how cute that is already. Okay. So this is June 30th through July 6th. I think that's super cute. All right, on to the next spread and on to the next video. So if you're watching and you want to see the next week's spread, stay tuned to the next video. Have a great day, guys. Bye.